Hello and welcome to the XP Report.
Hello. This is a show about podcast and game news. Wait, let's try that again.
No, let's just go with
That's horrible. What is happening? It's early for me, late for Kieran. We are a podcast about game news, all game news spanning digital and analog. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back.
We're a podcast about podcasts.
Oh my gosh.
How have you been the last few weeks?
Oh, I've been okay. I've been really trying to keep myself honest and do things that are outside of my comfort zone, which is being consistent.
That's unfortunate.
And, apparently, it's messing with the wiring in my brain because I can't say proper sentences. But I've been good. How
that's
about you?
Awesome. Yeah, just doing the TTRPG stuff, thinking about what game projects I want to work on next, getting ready for go to PAX Oz next week. Week in 2 days.
Okay.
Just crazy. I'm only going for 3 days, but like it's so much prep that you got to do even for 3 days.
How long is it?
As you would know from when you did the game cons.
DreamHack? Yeah.
Yeah, DreamHack.
It is a lot.
It's a lot.
And
so
I'm sure it's
that.
even more when you're as involved in it as you are, being the person, that has created the things that I was representing. For me, obviously I wanted to be as involved as I could be, but there is a disconnect there, not being the person that's created the things. So
yeah, that could be true. But yeah. So I'm doing TTRPG there. I'm doing a talk on cozy games and why the Sacred Acorn sort of fits into that niche.
Speaking of, isn't it on sale right now?
It is. All the Steam sales on, so yeah, it's on sale as part of the Steam sale, along with every other game on Steam.
Yeah. So if
we're just talking about Red
this,
Dead Redemption being not discounted enough.
Yeah, true. Number 1 specifically.
Well, yeah, number 1's more expensive than number 2 right now, which is crazy. Anyway,
yeah, if you're hearing this before October 6th, go get you some Steam sale stuff, especially Sacred Acorn, which is half off right now. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, it is. All right, let's get into some news. The biggest news, the one that everyone's talking about.
Yes.
EA is going private. And by going private, it means someone is buying all the shares that everyone owns and they will be solely owned. They're not going the good private. They're not going to own themselves. They're being owned by someone else who is already a private company. So they're not in a better position. Their position isn't changing. They will answer to somebody else. So that's not. I don't think that's the news part here. Who is buying them? Which is the Saudi private investment fund and whatever the name of Donald Trump's son is.
I don't know it.
Imbecile Jr., whatever.
Yeah, what was it? The biggest acquisition in gaming history? 55 billion?
It was like 50. Yeah, some ridiculous number.
Oh man.
Day to day, I don't think things will change. I think over time you'll see some stuff. I think we'll see more aggressive monetization out of some of especially the sports series.
Oh yeah, because that was the main thing, wasn't it? The reason was because of their highly successful sports franchises.
Well, they are highly successful. They make a lot of damn money.
Oh, I know they do. I'm curious to think of the other projects that EA has done and how they will be affected moving forward. If they'll continue to foster new IPs and new games, and if they'll be like highly regulated, because there have been some games that, depending on their views, the Saudi investment company, who knows, they might have a lot more control and stop things from happening.
The bigger thing is Sims here. The Sims has a lot of do what you want, have any functional relationship. I wonder if that will get changed. Outside of that, I think most of their games are pretty heteronormal, and maybe the only thing is...
I was going to say, we just had Veilguard come out by them. That was pretty next level.
That is true, but maybe something like that will get changed, but I wouldn't consider that their big money maker. Like that's probably not even on their radar.
No.
Like
I'm just curious.
I'm thinking like their
gonna,
big ticket things.
I'm just curious if they're going to dip their toes in all that stuff and try to control the way that that's done. And
I did see a funny post on Blue Sky. Someone's like, "Oh, so like they're going to up the microtransactions at Battlefield 7. You have to pay per bullet."
Oh no! Yeah, this could be. I wonder, is this going to affect Battlefield 6 at all? Because they're in their infancy now, and it could affect future installments of the game.
I mean, probably. I mean, it's going to affect the future installments of all of them. We'll see.
Okay. Well,
I don't think there's much else to add here. Yeah, time will tell.
Yeah. Next thing on our list here, D&D, they received some criticisms about their Heroes of the Borderlands set. Like, it's kind of a for people looking to get into D&D. It's a starter set. Yeah. It was released on the 16th of September, and it was meant to give people an easy introduction into tabletop role-playing. And first off, we just talked about it. The name doesn't do it any favors because it has nothing to do with Borderlands. And
it came out while Borderlands 4 was coming out, and that's terrible.
That was a very bad play. And it has a $50 US price tag, and people are not satisfied with what it has to offer. So it's got some pretty big criticisms behind it.
Yeah. So here's my defense for them. Not that they deserve any, but it is a physical product, and like this year, physical products are just they're going up, and it sucks. But like, it's not just these guys that are getting affected by that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's the old USA government that's pushing a lot of that up.
Yep, and I mean.
For a price, I'm not going to harp on them for that.
The only thing I can think of, based on like them in general, is that price probably does not justify what you're getting. Then it's probably that price
probably not.
Because it's a dirt cheap product.
Yeah, so I don't think it has any like massive. From what I understood. It's all cardboard print, cardboard cutout type of stuff. There's no
actual
minis or manufacturing stuff. But again, that's because they can print paper products all in the US. They can't get stuff sent in from China or other places to get the mass production of other things. So
yeah.
I'm feeling everything's coming back to they're struggling to get that stuff in.
Yeah.
But from the quality of it, it hasn't really hit because they were looking to make like it's almost like half a board game. It comes with almost everything that you need to sort like cards of the items and stuff. So you're not looking things up in a rule book. You've got everything kind of like you're playing a board game. You read your card, you do your attacks and stuff like that. My gut feel is they're trying to be they're trying to push that boundary between two camps too much. Like board game people aren't interested because they just want to play a board game. TTRPG people aren't interested because they just want to play a TTRPG. Who is it for?
Right. And you really, I mean, it's like you can't try too hard to mesh those together because I mean TTRPGs are pretty different from the standard board games. So you don't want to try and oversimplify it when it's not meant to be like that.
Yeah, so a board game has pretty finite rules of like kind of like a video game. Like it does what it says on the box.
Yeah.
And you don't really play imaginary around that. Some you do, very little you do, especially if it's like a party game and you're asking questions and stuff. But outside of that, like the rules are pretty set, whereas a TTRPG is kind of the opposite of that. Like,
yeah, it's like
you have a set of rules to enable making up stuff and and trying to.
It's clashing.
It's hard. It is clashing. So yeah. I thought it would do better than it's gotten the criticism for, but maybe it'll pick up. We'll see.
We'll see.
Next on the list, Grim Hollow, which is a D&D supplement. So they make D&D 5e expansion content, essentially. Grim Hollow is like a dark fantasy version of it. So if you like the werewolves and things like that, things are a bit more punishing. That stuff is kind of cool. Anyway, they've added, I think it was like 40 new classes, 40 new subclasses and races to D&D Beyond. It's all in D&D Beyond. I do like that D&D Beyond is selling third-party content, because I think some of the third-party people are making better stuff than Wizards of the Coast these days, as per our last news item.
I mean, and that I think that goes for beyond tabletop content too. That I think the modding community in video games do a lot of things better than the developers of certain games as well.
Oh, that's uniquely a Bethesda problem.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. The only other thing I will add to that outside of Bethesda is that the modding community has given us Bloodborne in 60 FPS on PC as well, which we've all been waiting for. But yeah, the third party stuff, it can be great, and Grim Hollow is a great example of that.
Yes, I'm keen to. I haven't done a campaign in it yet, but I definitely want to.
Okay. I haven't, because I've only done two D&D one-shots.
You need to do more, man. You need to do more.
I don't know how to manage my own time.
No, that's true. more tabletop news. Asmodee, the
tabletop.
lovely publisher, they're adapting their IPs to child-friendly versions. What was it called? Asmodee Kids, I think it was.
Yes. Yep.
Yes. Not too much information here that I think isn't self-explanatory, but I think it's really cool.
Giving child-friendly versions of known games to help ease them into it. I think that's awesome.
Because what I like that is Asmodee, I'm hoping they make quality products. Because one thing I want with my son is I've been into a few board game shops and I'm like, all right, what is like something with simple enough rules for kids? And everything that's made for kids is so cheap and terrible. They're just like, here's like a thing, you put two tokens together, someone wins, or whatever the hell it is, and it's going to fall apart when you look at it.
I think they go into it with the idea of kids are going to destroy it anyway. Why would we even take the time? But
yeah, it's
that's
definitely
not for
made
them to determine, really.
Well, it's sort of made for kids, but not for adults. Whereas I'm looking like, what's something I can do with my kid that we can both enjoy and actually like learn the hobby. Whereas like a lot of the stuff you go into, it doesn't feel like that's the aim.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm hoping some of this Asmodee stuff is that thing that I'm looking for.
Okay.
That'd be really cool. Like you can sort of progress into like, all right, here's this, and now when you're a bit older, like here's the real version of this.
I guess that would be a cool thing for anything tabletop and like Dungeons and Dragons, like for them to be able to, it would be cool to be able to start them off on something simple and then even like port what they've done into the full-fledged game. Yeah. That would be cool.
That would be. So I'll be keeping a close eye to see what they're doing here.
Yeah. And then more tabletop. All our news is tabletop this week. Elder Scrolls is adapting into a tabletop game as well called Elder Scrolls Betrayal of the Second Era. You can get yourself a physical set, which looks really nice from the screenshots that we have. We're talking, it looks like they're going to be bringing in a bunch of their different worlds. The one being showcased is Morrowind. They have chipset, dice bags, all kinds of stuff. So it looks pretty cool. I'm a fan of Elder Scrolls, so that would be something I'd be interested in.
The everything set costs $345.
It's a lot. I don't know what the everything actually entails. They do.
Looks like it is
show
a
all.
GM screen, some tiled maps that you can put together to make maps, some physical health trackers, tokens, dice bag, as you said, dice.
Yeah.
It looks like a special art cover of the book. There's 5 setting things. So Morrowind is the only one I can see on top of that pile, but a bunch of stuff from Tamriel. It's pretty intense.
Oh yeah, so they on one of the screenshots it shows Morrowind, Skyrim, and Cyrodiil. So
there you go.
Yeah, it looks like a lot. And then if you look at the box contents, there's a lot. 96 skill dice, 20 combat dice, 20 fatigue dice. Going down the die list, and then we got chips, a bunch of tokens, mats, tiles, cards. There's a lot. Okay. Is it worth it? I don't know. Because I don't collect tabletop stuff.
It's probably worth it. I don't think it'll sell. It'll sell because it's Elder Scrolls, but like that, I think the base version will probably sell a bit more. My question is with a physical product, how do you put bugs into it that the community is going to fix?
You can't exploit it and have infinite jump into the sky. I mean, maybe you can. Who knows? We'll see. Oh, that was one of the most fun things about playing like Morrowind and Oblivion is just exploiting the crap out of it.
Morrowind was great. I loved it. If you want to tell us what your favorite Elder Scrolls game is, you can comment on the show. You can review us on Spotify, Apple, Stitcher, Podcast, or wherever you listen to or watch your lovely podcasts. But yeah, we're keen to hear your thoughts.
Well,
we can't make this show better without your opinions.
That's right. Whether we like them or not, that's why they're opinions. And we'll still talk about it. And we'll still, give our 2 cents about it, too. Watching it, we're uploading stuff on YouTube. It's really all on me at this point. What do we got? 4 episodes out on YouTube?
2. I need to do the 2 that you've already sent me.
Oh.
I'll get there.
So it's on both of us. I still do have to do the thumbnails for the rest, though.
Yes.
But yeah, review us. Leave us a comment.
What's good is I've been exporting, I think, episode 12, 13, 14, all at the same time that I do the audio, so I'm just waiting on things for that. We'll catch up. It's all getting there. Cool. They'll be simul released soon. Got some releases.
Yes, we got some new releases. Not a whole lot.
I think for top tier quality game, all the games that I see here reviewed very well.
Oh yeah. Oh, the only one I'm not familiar with, well, 2 is Idle Boss Rush and Mars First Logistics. The rest I am familiar with.
So I think it's a pretty big fortnight for just quality releases. I
do think this year in general has been pretty good.
It's the I think it's the time from COVID of everyone's sort of got back. They've had 2 years to work on stuff now.
Yeah.
Because we had a lull there for a while.
We did.
But anyway, Idle Boss Rush, that is the first one on our list. It came out in the last 2 weeks and it looks right. I think as far as idle games go, it actually looks like there's a lot going on. The animations look pretty sick.
This reminds me of what was it? Tap Titans? Something like that. Clicker Heroes. I love these kind of games. I go crazy over these.
It makes sense because you like Survivors. Survivor games basically are idle games, and you can't convince me otherwise.
Yeah, I used to stay up too late at night on my phone, just tapping away, falling asleep, and hold on.
Oh god, you would.
This looks something like
so the art, cool. Then it looks good. I think it for the genre of idle games, which I've seen some very cheap things go into that genre. This looks like someone actually put some care into it.
Yeah. Next
Ronnie's
one on
new favorite game.
Yeah, I might have to pick this up. Clover Pit. It is your gambling addiction, with some rules. I guess I haven't played Clover Pit yet. It just came out a few days ago, but It's basically a roguelite slot machine nightmare game. What is it? They say it's a debt simulator. You basically got to make money or you die in game.
Wasn't that a Justin Timberlake movie? Time Was Your Gambling or something?
Oh, yeah. What was that called? It had Amanda Siegfried in it. Siegfried?
Could not tell you the name of it. I just remember the terrible trailers.
I don't remember a lot about the movie, but I know I enjoyed it when I watched it, and that was it. But yeah, you have basically time. It's like on your arm or something like that, and
yeah,
you can transact with people. But yeah,
that's so dumb.
Clover Pit. It looks like one of those games where it's going to be highly addictive if you get into it, like Balatro and things of the sort. And it's fueling your gambling addiction. So check it out.
We need more gambling addiction.
Of course.
Mars First Logistics. It is kind of what you expect out of the name. You're making sort of like it's like a strategy simulation type of game where you're building a logistics sort of network on Mars. You start off with very little. You build vehicles, cranes, you're optimizing your routes and your systems to mine things better, process things better until you have the most optimized thing in the damn world, essentially.
It looks cute. The art style is cool.
The art style is very cool. So,
it looks kind of Lego-y. The way
like you.
Yeah,
it's not Lego, but like I get what you're saying. Like you put you put a lot of things together, build vehicles. It looks cool. If you're into that type of thing, I think like this is something. It's co-op as well.
It looks very. It would be a hard game for me to play because it's very open and you can create things. And basically anything. They're showing people playing soccer, like Rocket League.
Yeah.
And obviously you're starting with
it is overwhelmingly
canvas.
Positive.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, people are creating racetracks. Oh man, it looks like something I wouldn't be able to play because I would get overwhelmed with the openness of it. Which is weird because I like open-ended things. I like non-linear experiences, but this is kind of like I never really got into like Kerbal Space Program and things like Kerbal. That. It's too much creativity needed for me.
Ronnie needs to be told what to do in his open games.
That's right. You better keep it open-ended and open world and non-linear, but you better tell me what I got to do. I don't know. It looks really fun. It looks like it's going to be one of those games where you're going to see clips and articles about someone has made the most massive, incredible thing in this game.
Someone's made a rocket with Elon Musk's face on it, and it crashed.
Oh my gosh. It's gonna be like this reminds me of when somebody created a fully functional CPU in Minecraft, and you got to see all
those
the
people need to turn off Minecraft.
I think we're gonna see things like that in this game, Mars First Logistics. So check it out if you like to explore all of your creative needs.
And if we want to tell Ronnie what to do, EA would like to tell him to play EA Sports FC 26.
And I will not.
Yeah, well, that's fair. I'm not either. It is the latest installment in the same game they've released for the last 10 years with a few updates.
That's right. Now it comes with more sweat glistening off of the skin of the players. But not unless you buy the DLC.
I swear there was a basketball game or a soccer game where like that was actually a thing. They're like realistic, like sweat, blah blah blah. I'm like, why? Like, sure, put it in, like make it graphically, but like, why are we mentioning it? The horse balls from back. Was it Red Dead Redemption 2?
Oh yeah. I don't get it, but it's funny. It's funny to me. So I keep doing it. Give me a slider for how intense the sweat is that drips off of these players. Like, we got games that you can turn off the gore. No, let me turn on the sweat.
It's a new thing for how sweaty these players are.
Yeah, but EA Sports FC 26 is out now, so go get sweat on. And apparently they've improved ball collision with the collision between two characters and them going for the ball at the same time. That's the one thing I saw when I just pulled it up on Steam. So
I love it.
We got Hades 2 launching into 1.0 out of early access. So now you got a full-fledged game. From what I heard, it had so much to offer right out of the gate in EA. So
are we shocked by this? No.
Super massive games or super giant games? Super giant games.
Yeah,
Sorry,
because Supermassive are the ones that do Quarry and
yes,
Dylan's.
Yes, so super giant games. They haven't really disappointed, and the reviews on this, speak volumes to it too. I liked Hades 1. Haven't played Hades 2. Maybe I will. Now we've
Sonic
got
Racing is next.
I was gonna say we've got people that try to compete with Mario Kart.
It looks really good. Like it actually with my kid, I've been playing the earlier Sonic Racing games, and some of them, like that one of them that he was playing, because he's just been going through the different ones. I was like, oh, they looked at Mario Kart and they're like, how can we do this, but we don't want to spend a lot of money? Was the vibe I got from it. Because like you collect things, there was no effects. It would just you'd collect the item, it would go on your thing, and like all the features were exactly the same. They tried to have drifting, but it didn't feel good. But this, like the Sonic Racing Crossworlds, looks really good. Now the problem is I'm not spending like upwards of $100. It's 107 AUD, I think.
Ooh.
For a Sonic Racing game. Like it's just too much.
And they've already announced all their some of their seasons pass stuff, right? I know, yeah, they got Minecraft, SpongeBob, Pac-Man, Mega Man, Turtles, and Avatar.
It's overwhelmingly positive. Like it looks good. Like as I think it's the first Sonic Racing game to look good.
I mean, I'm a fan of Sonic and all of the IPs that they're integrating into this. I've never played a Sonic Racing game though, and I mean, to be fair, I haven't played Mario Kart. Well, no, I shouldn't say that because I did play Mario Kart 8 one time, but before that, it was Mario Kart 64.
I want the new Mario Kart Worlds, I think it's called.
Yeah. I mean, if I get a Switch 2, I will have it, and then that'll be that.
Yeah.
But
Sonic Racing,
in the budget for me. Oh.
It looks, I don't know if you've gone through the screenshots in the video, but like
yeah, it looks really good.
It looks so polished, which I don't know if you've seen Sonic games, or they always do this thing where like we're going to release 4 flops. And then we're going to come out with the best thing you want. Like whether it's a racing game or their main franchise, Sonic. Like that, like the team there is just like
they like whittle themselves down to build themselves back up.
It's amazing. And if they didn't have the IP that they had, like they would have run out of money so long ago.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's fine.
It does look good. The gameplay trailer from Gamescom, it makes it look real fluid, real polished. And you got split screen.
I'd be keen to try it.
Rage with your friends in person. What is gaming in person anymore? Couch co-op.
Families. That's what I do without you.
That's what that is?
Yeah.
Can't be me. My kids are grown and don't want anything to do with me anymore.
I guess not.
Next on our list, we have Silent Hill F. It is officially out. I think it looks great. I saw one video comparing.
Of course it is.
I saw a video comparing Silent Hill F to Silent Hill 2 Remake, and they were just shitting on Silent Hill F because you couldn't run through a towel hanging, draped on a clothesline. They're like, oh, look at this. I can't believe it. Like, man.
Outside of some stupid people's reviews, what do we think of it?
I want to play it. I mean, Silent Hill 2 Remake was my entry into Silent Hill games. This, taking place in a different setting from any Silent Hill game, as far as I know. In 1960s Japan, the enemies look great. I love the setting of the game, and it looks like it would play like any modern Silent Hill game would. So I like it. I'm gonna give it a try. I think I might not be able to grab it.
Creepy as hell.
Yeah, I might not grab it at the $70 price point, but we're probably gonna give it a go. And it's got very positive reviews as well. It's
so expensive.
Definitely scary looking. Like, I get creeped out by like the inanimate dolls that.
It's $116 AUD. Like, just no.
Yeah, I know a lot of people say that like the gaming industry, the price of games not gone up in a long time. This has been a long time coming, but man, it doesn't make it easier to swallow.
Yeah, cool. As a game designer, like, yes, we need more money as well. Like, there's no winning on both sides because, like,
right.
As a consumer, I don't have money to spend on a $116 game. Like,
and being a consumer of games as well as a developer, that it's super double sided. Like, you're not going to buy the games at that price point.
Yeah, I don't know what you do. To be honest,
I mean, you do what I do. Wait for it to go on sale.
Well, I think the hard part is because like there are some great indie games out there now that they're like $40, and they sometimes offer more content than the AAA ones.
Well, and then you got the whole debacle over Silksong coming out at a $20 US price point, and people getting upset about it because of how good it is.
Yeah, like we brushed on this last episode, but that is a rough one. Like, you can't please everyone is, I think, the moral of that story.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard, and I don't have the answer for price point in games these days. I just know that they shouldn't be $70 or $80 on launch. Again, this US for you, it's over $100. Like, that's a lot. It's hard to justify. And if people, if they don't realize that that's impacting their numbers in a heavy way, then they will soon enough.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is, but I think a lot of those studios are in the ideation of like, well, we'll put the price up so we get more money back, but I think they're starting to not get that money back, and then they're just firing people because they're not hitting their goals, and it's like, you're the reason you're not hitting your goals.
Right. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's not as simple as I'm gonna put it, but if it's more affordable, you're gonna move more units, and I know there's an initial cost between, the whole process of creating the game, but the cost of putting the game out after it's all done, that's not $30 more now than it was before. You just want to get your units out and recoup your costs.
Yeah.
If you can move more units, why wouldn't you do that? But again, who am I?
Who are you to say? All right, so we're going to go to our next title, which is an indie game called Slime Rancher 2. It has just come out. It's very positive. 35% launch, because it went from early access to full release, so 35% launch discount. $44, I think that's what, $30 US release, and like the amount of content you get in a game like this is quite huge. Like, it's probably about the same as like a Silent Hill F, just like it's a different type of game.
Yeah. I played.
But the price is just so different.
Yeah, and you're getting that time. I played when this went in the early access. I played it for a handful of hours, and I barely scratched the surface. Like,
yeah, it's
hard.
I know, there's going to be people that just there's going to be people that buy these AAA games. But if I'm looking from a purely I can get 3 games for the price of one, and they're going to entertain me just as much.
And you're going to get 3 different experiences too. Like, you're not going to be stuck, because I think there's a guilt that comes with paying that kind of a price for a game like that now. Like, I'm going to finish Silent Hill F if I buy it at that price point. And I probably won't be too happy about it if I don't enjoy it.
Whereas I haven't bought anything that expensive in a long time.
Yeah, and instead you can, like you said, you could buy 3 games, and not only will you probably get a great experience out of each one, but you'll have 3 different experiences as well. Probably with more content to enjoy for that price too.
Yep, it's pretty true.
It's tough.
Next up on our list is Jump Space. I can't remember. Previously, Jump Ship. That's what they were called.
Oh, was it?
Beforehand.
Okay.
It's a 1 to 4. It's Sea of Thieves in space. You have 4 people on a ship doing tasks. You got to do things on the ship, repair stuff. It's co-op PvE. It is not PvP like Sea of Thieves is. That would be kind of cool. But it looks really good. Like you do one mission at a time. You kind of have there's like a FTL sort of move from one mission to the next. It looks good. I'm pretty keen to give it a go.
I'm looking at the trailer, and it's just showing the 3 people at their little map, and they're all pointing at different spots on the map. Like, where are we going? No, it looks entertaining. I am actually relieved that it's not PvP. I think that is. I just played Wildgate, and actually, I think that I'm putting that video out here shortly, if not already. The game's already dead. I tried to queue up for an AI match because this is a PvPvE extraction survival game, right? I just played it. It's been out since July. It only has 200 concurrent players on Steam at the time of me recording the video. I couldn't even queue into an AI match with 2 other people. I had to go in solo.
That's what's good about Sea of Thieves. It's PvP VE. Like if there's no one online, that's fine. You can still go do everything in the game. Because the PvP was there to enhance the PvE, as in you get that pirate feeling of I'm trying to get some treasure from an island. Wait, someone's attacking me. If that person's not attacked, it's just part of it that's not there, but it doesn't hinder it.
Well, I think with Sea of Thieves, you load into a persistent world, right?
Yes, they're sharded,
I think games like Wildgate or other games where if you loaded into a world and then you deployed into an area would probably make it more cohesive experience. With this, you're in a menu and then you're queuing in, and then you get matched up, you go into a landing menu, and then you wait to launch. So you got to do that whole thing. It's just like Escape from Tarkov. You're sitting there in a loading screen for 10 minutes waiting for a map, whereas Sea of Thieves, you can just chill and go and do your thing. And if you run across people, it happens. Anyways, I totally veered off. Jump Space, I like the fact that it's PvE. You just queue up with your friends or go it alone and just do missions and stuff. That way you don't have to worry about the queue times and not having the player base there. The game is going to be able to, be on its own and just sustain life.
Yes.
I feel that bad for these games.
Yeah, well, I think these games. I think a lot of these developers need to learn that they're not going to have all the players. There's too many games being released, and you need to have
an experience,
not necessarily a backup plan, but an experience that is not reliant on matchmaking.
Yeah, I agree.
It is needed.
Yeah, and the thing is, they set themselves up for failure on launch when they don't get the numbers that they would need to recoup. Whereas if you were to launch it with a sustained life, you can over time get sales, get word of mouth and stuff like that. I was just getting at, it's better in my opinion, for these developers to play the long game, and not set themselves up for, if the game doesn't have that player base at launch, they're basically condemning themselves by putting themselves in this corner. Whereas, if the game can be played alone or with just friends, and you don't have to go into a matchmaking, purgatory, over time, they might see the game might catch 6 months later, and then blow up because the right people see it, and they can still be successful instead of, again, reference Wildgate again. That game, it's only 2 months old, and I couldn't even queue into a game.
I had a quick look at the reviews. Like any country that's low pop, like the country I'm in, like they say just don't get it, do not get the game.
Yeah, the game is basically not going to succeed because of that reason, in my opinion. But
Jump
really
Space is good, so get Jump Space. I've seen people and they're going nuts for it. It looks good.
Yeah, check it out. It does look like it would be a riot with a team.
Yes, maybe I'll get it and play with you, Ronnie.
We can play it. Let's set it up.
You finally played Peak. How did you enjoy that, actually? Before we get on to our last game.
Other than getting 8 on my first run, but
that
I still survived,
so funny,
thankfully.
Though.
I was a little bit hurt because I thought that was it for me. And I'm like, my first time, I want to get to the top, and then I came right back and I was okay. But it was fun. That game is fun. I know it's got like rave reviews and people love it and they're modding the crap out of it. I probably would only play it like once a week just to play the new map, and then
the new map's every day. But yep.
Oh, is it every day? Oh,
every day.
See, I'm a noob. Okay,
you are such a noob.
Me. Then I probably still would only play it once a week. I don't. My big thing is I do play it like games like that vanilla. I don't want to mod the hell out of it, and I definitely don't want it to get stale. I think organizing a little group session once a week or every other week, I think that will keep the game super fun. And
I only mod it for things that I don't feel like change the gameplay, like the more players one.
Yeah.
Because that was really fun just to play it with 9 people when we played it. That was really good. I know there's some mods out there just for some quality of life stuff, that because the game has a very low quality of life, in my opinion. Like they don't have many options for things and stuff like that. So that kind of stuff I was very happy to put in.
Okay.
But I haven't done anything that changes the gameplay. Like there's people, doing things like grabbing other players easier and stuff like that. I'm like, none of that for me.
See, that's how I always have been in games. If I'm changing the core gameplay too much, then I don't know. It boils back down to I'm not going to spend that much time on the game anyway, because there are so many games to play that I don't want to just completely alter the experience. I'll play it for what it is, and then I'll probably move on.
The one I like, though, is the one that our friend Fresh did, which is the race one. That changes the gameplay quite significantly.
And what is that?
So everyone gets their own timer and they do it. So it's not changing the game of what you can do in the game, but it's changing like how you approach it. Like it becomes like, I'm not helping my team. I'm
okay.
Like, fuck you. I'm running to win.
You're adding a challenge into it, and it's more of a competition rather than a co-op experience.
Yeah, really fun though.
That's pretty cool.
So let's get on to our last game.
A game that has gone extremely viral, and I know if I touch it, I will fall into this pit of the next week.
Pit of despair is what we'll call it.
Yeah, we've got Megabonk. It's a survivors game, akin to Vampire Survivors and games like that, but a bit over the top. It looks like it's highly comedic in a lot of ways, and you can very much break the game if you are good enough, which I think is pretty easy in a lot of these games.
Me and played Spell Brigade, and there were definitely some combos of what you upgraded where you just like, all right, I will stand in one spot and the game can't beat you.
The game is won. We can go make a cup of coffee and come back and still be alive. But yeah, it's caught like wildfire. Again, the developer I think did a really good job of leveraging short form platforms to help them do well. Looks highly addictive, very positive already. It's been out for 12 days, 8,000 plus reviews, and it's cheap. It's I think that really does play into a game like this doing really well. It's only
Yeah.
$9.99 US, currently 15% off. You know, you're going to get in a game like this, you're going to get endless hours of enjoyment out of something that to a lot of people is pocket change, you know.
Very much so. And just what I saw from the reviews, it's got like 4 times more reviews than some of the other games we saw. It's like 4 times less the price, so it's making just as much money in theory as the rest.
And again, what is the percent of, like, on average people that review based on the total number of purchases?
Like 10%, I think, roughly.
Yeah. So you can rest assured that they've sold nearly 100,000 copies of this game already.
Yeah.
You know, at $10 a piece, after the cut, you're
just so much.
You're making tons of money. So, you know, it's, again, that boils down to, do you want to move units, or do you want to just try to make as much as you can off of each sale? I think this guy's doing it right. Or gal. Or, you know, I don't know who it is. Vetinad.
Someone.
Yes, they're doing it right.
All right, that's the end of the games that we've got. But nevertheless, I finally have a topic to talk about, and we're making good time because we spent lots of time chatting about stuff.
Yeah.
I've recently started using the family sharing and kids accounts on Steam. 2 reasons I want to talk about this, because one, they're trying to block under 16s from using social media in Australia, and they're doing the same in the UK.
Ooh,
and
okay.
Instead of one, they could do good child safety features in these apps, and they don't. And Steam doesn't get asked to do this stuff. They're just like, hey, we're gonna, for the most part, like, just make a good system. And it really was. I set it up. I was able to say which games my kid could play. His account can't chat to anybody unless it's me or his mum, Caitlin. Can't use any of the review features. Can't even like open the store. Like, so we feel safe letting him log onto it because he can't do anything besides play. I think it was like the 10 games that we've said that he can play. He can't use the social features. I think he can look at achievements. I think that's about it. He can't even open his own profile.
Wow.
So I'm like, this is really good to use. I just don't understand why we have to do so many worse things to get stuff. Like, this is such a good example of how it should be done on every system, in my thought.
Right,
like,
whether it's gaming or content consumption, like, you know, YouTube or whatever it is.
Yeah, I would love like a Discord account or a Facebook account or whatever account it is in like a family setting where I can say the features that my kid can use. Like that would get around so much stuff in a good way, not in the like what kids are definitely going to do, which is use different apps to get around the social media ban. Because you can't, like, you ban something, something's going to come up tomorrow. Someone's going to make something instantly. It's so easy to make some of these types of things. It will just be whack-a-mole, and eventually the government will give up.
Yeah, and I mean, kids will be kids too. If you tell them they can't do something, they're going to try and find a way to do it.
Well, yeah, that's the other part is games as well, games or social media or whatever it is, like, just educate, like actually having proper education of talking to your kids, which I know a lot of parents don't do. But talking to your kids and being like, hey, this is why you shouldn't play these things.
Instead of just saying no.
You shouldn't play Bethesda games. You'll spend half your time fixing it, not playing it. Like, you know, education is what we... It's really been a hate on Bethesda episode for me.
It really is.
I'm just doing it for the bit now, but...
But, I mean, you're right, though. You know, they're avoiding the important part for the most part. Most, you know, not everyone, but... And that's the why. Why is this happening? Why are we restricting this? You know, and why it's important.
But
yeah, I mean, I will say Steam in general has been a pretty good example of a lot of right things that you can do in not just hosting games on a platform. You know, like you said, the family sharing and everything like that. Being able to have full control over that's pretty big. And it shouldn't feel like it's that big because it should be normal.
Yeah, it shouldn't feel like the best thing in the world. It should just be, this should be the standard.
Standard, yeah.
But it's not.
No,
unfortunately
not. I know the reason that I had even used family sharing before, it wasn't so that I could control my kids' accounts. It was just so that they could play the games that I had that I didn't want to buy twice, you know? But I did not. I know years and years back, I didn't have that kind of control over their accounts. My kids are now old enough to where I'm not using the feature like that. I'm literally just sharing a library with my daughter and her boyfriend, and that's the only reason I'm using family sharing. Well, actually, for the most part, they're just getting access to my library. With my
I mean, Ronnie, they're your
thousands of
kids. They
games.
probably need supervision still. You still need
Listen
supervision.
here. I do. They don't. Okay.
We love it.
But yeah, I mean, people could take a page out of Steam's book with this aspect of things, and it would probably be better off for most platforms.
Yeah, I very much agree. And stop letting your kids play Roblox.
Yeah, just get rid of it if it's on any device in your home.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that it is a good babysitter.
There's
But
better
that is
babysitters.
It's not an excuse to put them in potential danger. Roblox is not a great place. It's
not at all.
Ooh, can we see this? I don't know. You see that right here? It's a spider.
Oh, I actually can. That's hilarious.
Oh, it's coming down. It's getting on my mouse pad. Oh, nope, it's going back up. Hold on. We're veering up. Here it comes.
I can see it. That is genuinely hilarious. What type of spider is it?
I don't know. It's got really, really skinny legs. Hey, buddy.
Not an Australian spider. That's all you need to care about.
It would be this big, right? Yeah, he's just going back up. Oh, you can see him really well right now. All right. Anyway, I don't kill spiders in my house.
I don't either. What's up for you for the next fortnight? What games you got coming up?
I mean, I've been learning I know my speedrun route for Silk Song. I've been trying to do that. But I just watched the new, it's not even the world record anymore. Guy beat it in 58 minutes. My best time, and that's in-game time, is an hour 19, and I feel like I'm not going to get much better at it. That's what I've been spending a lot of my time doing lately.
That's still pretty good.
I mean, if I could break into the top 100, I don't think there's going to be that many runners, at the very beginning. So I definitely will. But if I can maintain top 100, I think that'll be fine for me. I'm not going to do any challenge runs. I'm not going to go for true ending because I think people have that under 4 hours already, which is nuts. But that's been the majority of my time, other than doing 1 hour impressions, which is on my YouTube channel. Other than that, I got a wedding to go to in less than 2 weeks for my buddy. I'm just trying to exist.
And for me, it's just going to be TTRPG stuff until after PAX. Then I've got a lot of work to do on a few Dragons and game stuff, which I'll have more to announce when I've got stuff to announce. I'm keen.
And then the only other thing is that we gotta play some Jump Space.
I'd be keen. It looks fun.
I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I'm excited that it's not a PvP game. I'm a guy that likes PvP, but even with me, it's kind of like wearing out its welcome. I don't, I've veered away from
PvP. Hasn't worn out its welcome. The implementation of it has for me. It's so many games. Like the same thing happened with June for me. I'm like, this game did not need the PvP focus.
Yeah.
it really split the game quality for me, because I know a few people that still play it and they're like, we don't know why we're still playing it. Like, it's...
I would have loved if they would have done it like an MMO and given us dungeons and raids to do that were mega difficult, and it would take organization from your group.
That meme was like, I don't always use my spice ability, but when I do, it's by accident.
Yeah. Yeah, like, dude, I had to use it just to get the achievement. I had already done everything. And I had never activated it. Like, I don't know.
But, like, yeah, that game, like, there's just so many games that feel like they have, like, a minority of the team or something that's just like, no, we need PvP. It's just like, no, like, the writing is on the wall. Like, you look at so many PvP games that are just, like, not doing it. And, like, for June, you had factions. Like, everyone comments, like, we want faction wars. We don't want this, whatever the fuck you've got going on.
Yeah. Oh, he's coming back. I think this is my thought on it. I think the problem is the people that PvP are also the people that are going to be the most... They're going to be the ones to leave those harsh reviews and talk shit if they don't get what they want. So the developers are like trying to cater to it.
So I'll say that, but I think they've now got the data because they're adding a lot more PvE stuff. They're making Deep Desert easier and more easy to get that tier 6 material. I think they had the data on how many people left as soon as they got to Deep Desert.
Yeah, I was one of them, and I'm in the creator program for them. I wanted to play it long term, but once I 100%ed the entire map, and got to Deep Desert. I went to Deep Desert. I tried 3 different times, and there were 3 different experiences that I had. 1, places were being camped out by groups of people. 2, everything was gone. Or 3, I got into a fight in PvP, and they used all the movement in the world to get away from me and avoided fighting me. Those were the 3 scenarios I experienced, and then I left and never came back. Like, this is for the birds, dude.
Yeah, I want some world bosses, dungeons.
Yeah.
Good dungeons, not bad dungeons.
Yeah, and I don't want a cookie cutter dungeon. All the testing facilities felt so much like the same thing. Even if they had a little bit different, layouts. It just felt like the same thing.
Same assets moved around. Yeah.
Like, we need uniqueness, and we need PvE content with difficulty. And that's one of the reasons I love Destiny 2 and Destiny 1. The raids felt so good.
They did. And then they ruined the game, but that's...
And then they ruined it.
What can you do?
We just sit there and complain. And we'll do it in 2 weeks.
And you can complain with us. You can review us on Spotify, Apple, Stitcher, and Pocket Casts, or YouTube. Wherever you want.
That's right. Yep. And if you complain via the comments, we'll either complain with you or we'll complain about you. So
you don't get to know which beforehand, so that's unfortunate for you.
You're rolling the dice there.
But thank you so much for listening to this. Up to episode 15. It's amazing.
Yes. And we're only getting started.
Yes, we are. Well, this one's getting finished, but the general sense we're getting started.
You know what I'm saying.
All right, we'll catch you next fortnight.
Yep. We'll see ya.